first off, I want to say thank you to my mother for being here, my best friend and her family as well. And thank you to Mrs. Haynes and all the chefs. And thanks to Chef Ing as well for putting up with my difficulty in math. Ms. Haynes, thank you very much. I know you've helped me along the way a lot, and I appreciate that. I have not forgotten your favors. Sorry. It's been a very a bittersweet beginning and a sad end. The program is an amazing place to be. When I first started, I thought it was going to be easy. I didn't know we were going to be cooking 50 pounds of potatoes and peeling carrots for days. But at the end, it was an amazing experience, and the teachers are just wonderful, very caring and loving, willing to go out of their ways for you. I very much appreciate everybody. And I've made some great friends. My other half, Sylvia Cruz. I'm Sylvia Bonbons, as I've been known. And yeah, it was a great experience. I'm going to miss everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Sylvia. Our final student speaker is graduating from the restaurant management program. He was an intern at Cafe Moi. He worked in the front of the house and did some cost analysis there, and he's transferring to CSU East Bay for the hotel management program. Please welcome Kwasi Imara.
Welcome, faculty, administrators, classmates, fellow students, and parents. I'd like to congratulate the Spring 2010 class of Culinary Arts and Hospitality Studies program. I would like to start out with a quote. True friendships, laws are by this rule expressed. Welcome the coming, speed the parting guest, from Homer's to Odyssey. What does it mean to be a hospitality professional? It means to both enhance and appreciate our environment and our surroundings, to look at a food or a room as an abstract condition of the world conceived as a meal or a room. It means that to be defined as a hospitality professional of acceptable means one must paint the senses of sight, smell, hear, touch, and taste as one does a picture. Taking of the box called the kitchen or a room and establishing it to make an all-around world of food and comfort. In the hospitality industry, we have gone from delegates to ambassadors via our ambitions and help of this program. Within each field of our endeavor, we have chosen to produce a service or product, and through the art and science of hospitality, producing for and servicing our guests. We have unlocked with our talent and skill to make our guests happy. From the moment we have adorned the Chef Whites, All Blacks, or the rudiments of service management, we have been working at what it takes to befriend. The compact Oxford English Dictionary defines befriend as a verb, meaning become a friend to. The action of communicating hospitality, the friendly and genuine treatment of strangers, is to become a friend to those we extend our open arms and doors to. The extending of an open hand with an invitation to eat, sit, and or sleep, that act of soothing and mending through food and lodging is a bridge that lets one see our experience in our sense of hospitality. As ambassadors of hospitality, we have been instructed in the arts and science of guest relations. What we do is we stoke the hearth of communal atmosphere, an atmosphere of warmth and welcome, as an invitation from the kitchen to the table to the bedroom. Whether the invite is extended to the guests as keys are placed, and whether our services are full or limited at most. Whether to enjoy our invite may be a stable or a room, once accepted, the bond is formed and the road is forged with a welcoming smile and a sense of well-being. That reciprocal bond is expressed in a welcoming handshake or a wave of goodbye. The events may seem like a circus or a symphony, but the details should paint the picture of you as experienced from the guests. We leave here with the keys to unlock our inner hospitality and befriend those who pass the cross. Thank you.
Mr. Chris Stelling.
Bonjour to you all. In the 14 or so years that I've been at City College, we've been through a dot-com boom, a dot-com bust, 2 recessions, all kinds of crazy weather, a landmark presidential election, and various and sundry injuries. I've been asked to speak a couple of times during this time, and I've tried to make it topical. And I sat down the other day to figure out what topic I could use, and all we know is that the euro is falling, which is great for those of us who go to France, and that the economy is slowly crawling back. So I fell back on something that I wrote a number of years ago. Some of you veteran faculty members have heard it before, so just bear with me hearing it again. It's sort of my version of the 10 Commandments, although I certainly have no biblical pretensions to anyone who's known me more than 15 minutes. But these are 10 things that I learned in 25 years of working in the industry and just living life. So, number 1 is follow your heart. The rest will take care of itself. I seriously disappointed my parents when I told them I wanted to go into the restaurant business, and they wanted me to be just a big mouth lawyer. Instead, I became a big mouth restaurant management instructor. Be into what you're doing, and if you get tired of something, move on to something else, because people can tell when your motivation is going. The main thing is always to be learning. Number 2, be realistic about your commitments. It's good to work hard, but not at the expense of your personal life. Be into your job, and in your personal life, don't commit to what you can't deliver. Don't say, I'll be home in 10 minutes, when you know it's going to take you an hour to get out of work, okay? If anything, under-promise and over-deliver. People would prefer to be pleasantly surprised at the end than disappointed. Set realistic and achievable goals. Go step by step. Most wealth and success is accumulated gradually. Don't be discouraged by setbacks. It took Julia Child 18 attempts to get her first cookbook published. It's now the best-selling cookbook in the history of the country. Remember to keep the balance. There are very few people who on their deathbed have said, gee, I wished I had spent more time at work. But there are millions who have said, gee, maybe not gee, they probably use the S word, I wish I had spent more time with my friends, with my family, tried more new things, done more traveling. Look at your life as a continuum and take things step by step. Put yourself in the other person's position. Treat people the way you want to be treated yourself. It sounds simplistic, but it's true. Number 5, treat yourself well. Little presents or vacations are good for the soul, and in moderation are a good investment. Your morale is your most important asset. Treat yourself every once in a while. Keep the morale up. It will keep you going.